Hey everybody, this is Kyle, and today I'm going to take a song by Nikos over at Link's Lyrics and put it to music and come up with a melody for his lyrics. I'm going to play the song after my little intro, and then I'm going to show you the process.
Nice, the same as you. I love you tonight, forever soon. You are beautiful, and your heart so soft. In your passion, I'm thirsty, from body to soul. So much, I feel it for you. I'm happy and high with your face and you. Give me your hand. Only I'm sorry. Love you in my life, and so much more. Oh, leave my hand, my love, my heart. I'm here for you. We will go far. Give me your hand under the moon. Stars around us. I love you so much, I feel it for you. I'm happy and high with your face and you. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand, give me your hand. Give me your hand, give me your hand. Give me your hand under the moon. A light of stars around us. Love you so much, I feel it for you. I'm happy and high with your face and you. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
And coming up with some musical ideas for Nikos' song, I started thinking about what would the chorus be. And at the time I was coming up with some ideas, and this often happens as a songwriter. You write a song in your head, and sometimes in your head you don't hear things as you would sing them, so you tend to write it lower musically, like in pitch, like maybe right here, or something like that, and then you need to raise it up because usually when you sing, you jump up in pitch a little bit, you use your voice differently. So I came up with a musical arrangement. I identified a chorus, some verses, came up with a bridge and a musical idea. So in my recording software, I'm going to do an introduction break part. Manner. First part is a little different musically. And messed up. So let me undo that. Try it again. Second take isn't too bad. I'm converting from the key of G flat to G, which isn't that hard. But remember, I'm a guitar player, not a keyboard player, so I'm like, okay, just move everything over a key. So hopefully I can get this in the first or second take like the other parts. There is an ending part to the chorus. It doesn't repeat that. Okay, I think I'll do that, and then that will break up the driving rhythm going on. So let me find a good spot to set that. Alright, easy enough so far. Going back to the introduction, I added a beat and I decided on a bass sound that I'm liking for the moment. Keep in mind that right now the mix isn't really done. Here is what I have so far for the introduction. So I have all the parts played in, recorded. I just stuck to two instruments. Something for a melodic kind of driving part, and then a bass part and beats. So from my point of view, that's pretty much two parts. Beats are kind of like their own thing. For the beats, I kept everything pretty simple. A 4 on the floor, kind of a house beat. You got the hi-hats on the upbeat. Got some hand claps. A couple places I added a couple snare hits for a different type of fill. When I had everything laid out and I had a verse B section, it's right here, wanted to do something a little different. Of all the parts I played, I didn't really quantize much. Quantize is when, like here, I'm playing like eighth notes or whatever it was. Sometimes as a human player, your notes aren't machine perfect. So quantizing, you can highlight your notes and it locks everything into a groove. And I wanted to avoid that. The song had a very romantic, organic feel to it. And applying the beat, I had the beat locked in. Some of parts of the beat I didn't quantize. I didn't quantize much of the rhythmic drive. I wanted to keep that pure and organic. The bass in a couple sections, usually when you produce bass like this, you use a side chain. And the side chain gives you that kind of pulsing trance style bass. And I just wanted to play it. You know, I didn't want to fool around with a lot. I did end up side chaining. So I had to do, for all the people that know a little bit of music and ask me about this program. So here is my drum machine. What is cool about this software, you can flip it over and you have cables and everything. So what I did on my kick drum is I had it routed to a different output. I took that other output, 3 and 4, ran it into a splitter. I had some of that going to side chains, some of it going to another merger. Had the regular output going to a merger, so then I didn't have to fool around with submixing or doing extra complicated things with the sound. I wanted to keep this as simple as possible. After I recorded the vocals for this track, I had to make some minor changes to EQ. One major change I made was to the kick drum. I added a compressor, and that made that kick drum just jump right out in front of this track. I wanted the kick drum to be prominent as well as the vocals, so trying to make sure that there was some balance there. Whenever I mix, I'm in mono, and in this track, the musical pad, it's the orange track, the Epic Poly, is, since that's very stereo, whenever you go from mono to stereo, you tend to lose a lot of those. So you need to make some adjustments and things and make sure it's not too loud or too soft so everything sits in the mix okay. I haven't really checked the mix on a lot of sound systems, so sorry if it's bass heavy or bass light, but it seems to sound okay in studio monitors and through my TV speakers, so that's always something I'm looking for. So I want to say thanks again to Nikos for reaching out and suggesting that we try something like this. This was a whole lot of fun to do. If anybody else wants to try to collaborate or do something, co-writing or whatever, just please let me know. My email is on the About tab of my channel. As always, if you see something creative online, make sure you subscribe, follow, like, and comment, and see you next time.